FXBros.
We are back. Good morning. Good morning. I put the link in that chat. I think I did. All right. So, looking at the markets, judging off of what we talked about on Sunday, which was, this is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. We're looking at here. Based off of this bullish engulfing that Sunday gave us during the open, things were kind of looking as if we were going to turn up, especially bouncing off these support levels. Things were looking as if we were going to buy up. We kind of tinkered around that price. Didn't really get us a full break to the upside, but we came back down on Monday morning, gave us another bullish setup, and that one actually worked out. Nonetheless, they both worked out ultimately, because I got in from this one. Take profit was up there 63.25, and as you can see, not only did we hit that once, but my actual take profit I think was 26, and I just got hit on this. What was that? It was 4 or 5 this morning. In sales, I like it. I'm gonna be a little patient on it, bro, but I like it though. I like the buys better. We had bullish engulfing on the daily. Now, granted, yes, you are right. We are coming off a bearish engulfing on weekly. So yes, sales would be nice to get into based off of that, but the daily, I think can wait for a bearish candle, or at least I would say if I do get into sales, where the daily is right now is key level. So I would say looking for this daily candle to turn red, meaning near indecision around 63 flat or 63.02. We could catch an entry around there. How would that look like? Now, on a 4 hour, that look a little too late. I wouldn't want to catch sales right here. Overall, if you're going to hop into them, if you believe kind of strongly in the rejection for sales, this would be the best time to get in right now. Because the ultimate or the possibility, the fake out could be we could get to 63.03, 63.02, give us a daily indecision candle. And then that would set us up for the unknown, but at least you'll be profitable in that trade for sales. I'm not too sure on a retracement from here to the upside. We do have a 1 hour bearish engulfing. Nothing on the 4 hour just yet, so I'll be a little patient. But yeah, I'm not oblivious to that rejection right here, 63.25 for sales. Just don't have a strong setup, but I am not oblivious to that move, bro. Nice quick 15, 20 pip profit. Yeah, I can see that. So depending on where you got in, hopefully above this 50% line, because that's the best place to get in sales. Anything in this area for sales, anything in this area for buys. 50% range is the break even. So I would say if you got in at 63.25, upwards of 63.30, then yeah, 63.10, which we're not far from, and I would think we would hit that. That would be a 20. If you want to be more close to 25, I mean, 05 would be a 20. 15 would be 10. So, yeah, depending on where you get in, you can definitely have 15, 20 pips out of that move for sales. I can see that happening. Oh, wow, sorry. All right. Yep. Other than that, everything looks good. Let me see what the news is looking like. So we just had inflation rate on GBP. Let's look at GJ overnight. 7:30 news just came off of durable goods. Everything is looking on the up and up. You already know we have tomorrow jobless claims. What was yesterday? Yesterday was new home sales. This is going up. That's good. CPI indicator is dropping. That's decent. Prices are falling in Australia. That's a good little sign. Look at GJ right quick. See what they look like overnight. GJ sales were active overnight on a 1 hour. Probably looks a little better. There you have it. 1 hour bearish engulfing. Then sales took over. The CPI, nice little easy trade for news. If you caught it, great. There will be other opportunities if not. The GJ looks good. We got a daily bullish engulfing. We've been trending bullish, kind of still within this whole consolidation range, but from this point in February, we've been building a bullish trend. Not as strong, because when you see points like this, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and you look at the highs that it created, this point high, that point high, that point high. It's, it's not really doing that. It's not building on that. Yeah, we're growing from the bottom, but we're not sprouting to the top. We are growing up in levels from the bottom, but it's not that upward momentum that we're looking for. But nonetheless, still a trade setup on GJ. Let's see, EJ got a bullish daily engulfing. Look at those on a Monday, coinciding with the bearish daily engulfing. If we get a breakout to the upside, I like. You know, I like that. I like guys. For all of, like, we've gone back to the same trajectory that got me into this trade in the first place. Like, if we look at this is what got me interested in all these yen pairs. This trajectory. AJ don't look that good. GJ, UJ. I would say EJ looks the best for buys. EJ has a good potential for continuation and a breakout above 65 cents. And then the next one is 67. EJ looks good. AJ kind of, but not so much. GJ looks better than AJ. And UJ is at the mercy of the dollar right now. Yeah, big facts. Dollar's controlling that. Let's take a quick glance. S&P. Been pushing higher this week. That's a good sign. US 30 pushing higher. NAS 100 pushing higher. Everything is pushing higher this week. That's good. Gold still trying to turn around with these small daily candles. Tight range at the top, but still above 3,000. Amazing for gold. I would say, like I was just saying, gold is having the best year out of all instruments and securities to trade. Gold is really having a breakout year. I don't think even the indices had that. And I mean, they had this, but that's not the move you want. That's that fake out shit. That fake out shit is when you break a low like this, like we had in the S&P, break a low January 10th. So you're thinking we about to push lower, you know, we're gonna get a retest high. It may be up to 59.25, 59.35, and then a continuation sell off. As you can see, it went to that and started to have a little minor sell off. But not only did we break to the upside, we broke the high. After breaking the low, we broke the high. That's that indecision shit. Like, if we breaking lows, we should retest and continue to break lows. We should retest and continue to break lows. Kind of like at this high, retest, continue highs, retest, continue highs, retest, continue highs, retest, continue highs. You see the pattern? Like, that's what we were looking for sales, and we did get that. Ultimately, the sales came in, and that's what we're dealing with right now with the indices. But in hindsight, in January, that didn't work out. We had to wait later on until mid-February before we actually got the sale we were looking for. S&P, but they are all three pretty much in sales so far this year. NAS, US 30, S&P, but looking like they're having a little turnaround. Oil at 69 cents a barrel. Trying to push up. Bitcoin is creeping up slightly. Everything kind of creeping up. But gold not dropping. Which is great. Ethereum back above 2K. If you bought it under, nice. XRP, $2. 2.5. Nvidia kind of consolidating, not doing too much. We got lift at $12. Okay. don't know if you got into that buy again at 11, but as activists, what are we talking about here? That's activist hedge fund Engine Capital Manager plans to challenge the board with new director nominations. Okay, okay, you might be getting that push for lift. They switched the company infrastructure. You know, kind of like how Chipotle did and Starbucks and all that. We might see some nice movement on lift, company wise and stock price wise. So yeah, look good. Looking good. Nice little push. Nice little push. Uber didn't get the same. Not the same. TSM. Nice break to the upside. Tuesday, we're gonna wait to see what Wednesday is looking like. Free market is under the close. Tesla is not looking bad on buys. Got nice clean traffic. It's pushing strong. Tesla shares rose as the market reacted positively to President Trump's hints at delaying auto tariffs, reducing trade concerns for the automotive sector. Okay. Uh, German government opposes boycott of U.S. products. So looking like that was a first quarter shakeup. Everything is starting to play back into our favor. The markets are starting to look a little bit better. The verbiage is starting to be a little bit better within these articles that's coming out for the future of the economy. So that's the key things we want to look at. What are people talking about? How is the market reacting to what are people talking about? And what are people not saying versus what's actually going on? Because you could look out your window and see what's really going on in the world and kind of have a, you know, an educated guess, if you will, of what's potentially going to happen. So you can make the right decision on where you want to put your money in. You don't really need no analyst to do that. Now, analysts can give you some key numbers and metrics to look for in the future based on what the past did, but ultimately you have enough knowledge in your mind to know where we headed at. Just like we headed to 6310. Well, you got your take profit at, bro, if you're listening. Um, but yeah, other than that, it's it's in your best interest to solely go off your own intuition in these markets. That's why we have disclaimers and shit. Nobody don't want nobody to be like, hey, you told me to get in. I suggested. I hinted. I gave you an educated guess. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Nobody say. Yeah, we're gonna rock it out to the till we get the market open. which is right around the corner. Like we got about 10 minutes to go before we get an open. What we doing? 62.85 TP. Oh, you all the way down here. 62.85. Okay. Okay. Make it happen, brother. You already know. Bobby and Sephora like a female, boy. I don't know if y'all know, but Sephora carry men products too. I mean, for the most part, cologne and shit, but yes, sir. They be having a lick on all the cologne. Like, I don't even gotta go into Macy's. I go right into Kohl's. You hear me? Hop in there and grab me a little something. Make sure I'm spending like $1 million. I don't know if y'all into that, but one of my faves right now is YSL. Pretty much anything from YSL, you don't miss. But for sure, myself and Y. And then Black Orchid is one of my new faves from Tom Ford. That shit killer. And one that I didn't get just yet, I got a sample of it, and that whole was amazing. Was Zaro Most Wanted. Nick, you talk about an elixir? Yeah, that shit gets you right. Definitely get you right. We got the markets opening in about 5 minutes. Stock market. Let's see what is the return. That one we got for Zay. Believe it or not, that actual one was a gift set for him and hers. But you know, a lot of these colognes are unisex. So when I called them, they had told me that it was a his and hers on that. But if you mix them, yeah, murder. Murder. Let me see what the name of that was, brother. Let me see right quick. I think it was Rome. Something. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Before I went crazy for Christmas. Okay. Yeah, Raban. Yeah. Yeah, Paco Rabanne. Yes, sir. But it got to be a certain one because look like they make that gold shit, that $1 million bar. And I ain't get good reviews from that from doing my research. But I know it's this other brand I want to try called Oakcha Santorini. Oakcha. It's basically like a dupe cologne, but a lot of good reviews from them. Instead of scent, it lasts long, so might be a worth a try just to save a little bread if you want to overdo the spray. You feel me? But yes, it is a Raban, and I think is it Fame? Yeah, Fame. That's what it is. Paco Rabanne Fame. Yeah, that shit hard. Very good. Very good. Very good. Distinctive smell. But yeah, Cole's got the lick on colognes. Y'all want to grab like a little travel set. So, you know, just a little something to keep you smelling good. Just so you could try out different shit, because all those different colognes come in different shapes and sizes and prices and all that type of shit. And honestly, I'm keeping it real. Shit ain't cheap. I mean, Tom Ford, you gonna be spending upwards of $200 to $300 on a decent sized bottle, the normal size that people normally get. Then you got Baccarat. It's like the top of colognes, but that actual cologne ain't the most expensive. But the type of mixtures and different like fruits and vegetables and oils that they put in that motherfucker. I said fruits and vegetables. I know fruits and different spices and shit that they put into the colognes. It's that's where the money comes in at. We got saffron, vanilla, citrus, fucking oud, fucking what they got in there? Oak, sandalwood, and that's all kind of shit, all kind of smells. But actually, very interesting. They actually have something out here in Dallas that I want to go to. It's like I don't know where they from, but I want to say they're based out of India. But nonetheless, it's a place where you can go in and you can make your own cologne. So you pick out, I want saffron, I want citrus, I want vanilla, I want grapes, I want strawberries, and mix all that shit together and personalize cologne for you, perfume for you. I fuck with that because a lot of the time, most of these colognes, they give you their recipe. Or not to the T. They don't get into the T, but they let you know what's in their shit. And it's up to you to, mix it up and try to see if you can mimic it. But yeah, it's a very cool business idea. Tesla's still pushing higher. We had a breakdown on TSM, Uber, figuring it out. Lyft's looking good. Are you considering getting back into that Lyft play, bro? Let me know something. Yeah, that YSL is the one. It's a nice. It's just nice. Can't go wrong with that hoe. Like for any occasion. Keep it G. For any occasion. Don't sleep on Tom Ford. They got like over 14 different scents, I know for sure. I haven't smelled them all. Some of them kind of overboard, more feminine, but I know they got that Black Orchard. They got a white bottle. I forgot the name of it. It's like Soleil, some shit. Soleil de Blanc, some shit like that. But that shit go hard. It's an amazing thing they do with the sense of smell. Yeah, Australian dollar. Hopefully, we are getting back into the swing of some kind of normalcy. The president and the administrator we have are not doing normal things right now. As you can see on my charts, this yellow line indicates the beginning of 2025. So you kind of have an idea of what we've been going through. And like I said, let's look at January, which is right here. This dotted line up to the yellow line. We got a high right here, which is at a price of 63.28. Wasn't that just my take profit yesterday? So if the market is really expanding and moving, I know this is extreme, but it would look something like this. We had March, January way down here at 2,700, and right now we at 33,000. So it's more like a double. It's like a 100% gain in 3 months. Yeah. Let that sink in. Nice. Yeah, leak that hoe, bro. It's looking good. Leak that hoe. But yeah, we did have the stock market open. Nothing too crazy that's standing out. UJ look like it's having some force. The dollar is also having some force. So UJ should be going up. Uh, gold going up. AU selling out because dollar is going up. Yeah, that's all I see. I don't see nothing on AJ, EJ. EJ probably was the best setup. Yep, I think it's about that time. Get our day started. I gotta head to the studio later on this evening, afternoon, working on some movie scoring. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll be back tomorrow. We have jobless claims, initial, continuing, 4 week average, yada yada yada. No other news coming out this evening. I got retail sales for Euro coming out at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But other than that, we'll be back tomorrow to see what the GDP growth rate and the jobless claims are looking like. Till then, peace.